Class 10th, Chapter 14 Statistics. Graphical representation of cumulative frequency distribution. The curve obtained by graphically representing cumulative frequency distribution is called a cumulative frequency curve or ogive. Ogive are of two types, less than type ogives and more than type ogives. Less than type ogive. To draw an ogive by less than method, use following steps. Step 1. Start with upper limits of class interval and add class frequency to get cumulative frequency distribution. Mark upper class limit along x-axis on suitable scale. Mark cumulative frequency along y-axis on suitable scale. Plot the points xi, fi where xi is the upper limit of class and fi is the corresponding cumulative frequency. Join the points plotted above by freehand to give the ogive. Let's do one example. Draw a cumulative frequency curve less than type for the following data and find median from it. Class interval is given and corresponding frequencies are given. First, draw cumulative frequency table. Class interval is given and frequency is given. Class interval is 200 to 220. Next is 220 to 240. Then 240 to 260. 260 to 280. 280 to 300 and 300 to 320. Corresponding frequencies are 7, 3, 6, 8, 2, 4. Now let's find cumulative frequency. Write first frequency as it is. Now add next frequency to 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus 6 is 16. 16 plus 8 is 24. 24 plus 2 is 26. 26 plus 4 is 30. To draw less than type ogive curve, we plot upper limit and class frequency. So points which we plot are 220,7 upper limit and class cumulative frequency, 240,10, 260,16, 280,24, 300,26 and 320,30. On x-axis we plot upper limits and on y-axis we plot cumulative frequency. Draw x-axis. On x-axis we plot upper limits. Mark point of intersection origin. Draw kin. Mark the points 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 320. On y-axis, we are taking cumulative frequency CF 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now plot first point, write down scale also. On x-axis, 10 division is equals to 20 units, and on y-axis, 10 division is equals to 5 units. Now plot the points. First point is 220, 7. Here is 220, 7. Next point is 240, 10. This point is 240, 10. Next is 260, 16. This point is 260, 16. Next is 280, 24. This point is 280, 24. Next is 326. 326. Next is 320, 30. Plot the last point 320, 30. Here is 320, 30. Now join the points. This is the less than ogive. Now to find the medium, find the sum of frequency n. 7 plus 3 plus 6 plus 8 plus 2 plus 4 is 30. So n by 2 is 30 by 2 is equals to 15. Mark 15 on y-axis and draw a line to intersect the curve. And similarly from x-axis, draw a perpendicular line to meet the x-axis at point 258. The perpendicular line intersect the x-axis, so median is 258. Now more than type ogive. To draw an ogive by more than method, use following step. Start with lower limit of the class interval, and from the total frequency, subtract frequency of each class to obtain the cumulative frequency distribution. Then mark the lower limit along x-axis on suitable scale. Mark cumulative frequency along y-axis on suitable scale. Plot the points xi, fi, where xi is the lower limit of class and fi is the cumulative frequency of that class. Then join the points plotted above by freehand to get an ogive. Let's do one example of more than type. Height of 50 plants in a garden were recorded and data is presented below. Draw a more than ogive for it. Height and number of plants are given. First, Draw the more than type cumulative frequency table. Height is given 135 to 140, 140 to 145, 145 to 150, 150 to 155, 155 to 160, 160 to 165. And number of plants or frequency is given 4, 7, 18, 11, 6 and 4. Let's find the total of frequency. 4 plus 7 plus 18 plus 11 plus 6 plus 4 is equals to 50. Now to find the cumulative frequency for more than type, write first CF as total of frequency 50. Now subtract the frequency 1 by 1 to get the cumulative frequency. 50 minus 4 is 46. 46 minus 7 is 39. 39 minus 18 is 21. 21 minus 11 is 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. Now the points which we plot to draw more than ogive are lower limits and cumulative frequency. Lower limit here is 140, cumulative frequency is 46. Lower limit is 145, CF is 39. Lower limit is 150, cumulative frequency is 21. Lower limit is 155, cumulative frequency is 160. Cumulative frequency is 10. Lower limit is 160, cumulative frequency is 4. Draw first point 135, 50. Here is 135, 50. Next is 140, 46. 145, 140, 46. Next is 145, 39. 145, 39. Next is 150, 21. 150, 21. 155, 10. 155, 10 and 160, 4. Now join the points to draw the ogive. Thank you.